keep watching if you want to learn how I make this easy, all-natural oat milk soap. Hi there everyone, my name is Anthony. I'm the owner and creator of Starfall Soapworks, my small handcrafted soap business. The one question I get asked the most is if I make goat milk soap, which unfortunately I do not, and in the foreseeable future I don't plan to. I enjoy having a vegan line for my business, and that's not something that I want to change. But there are great vegan alternatives to goat milk soap, one of which is oat milk soap, which is the star of today's video. I love a milk soap just as much as the next person, which is why I wanted to incorporate an oat milk soap into my line. I always joke that instead of goat milk, we're going with oat milk, and we just drop the G, get rid of it. My way of making oat milk soap is super simple, super easy. All I do is make a 1-to-1 lye solution. It's 1 part water and to 1 part lye. And then whatever the rest of the water was supposed to be, that weight in grams, I add that in as oat milk. And I make my own oat milk. So I took a 1/2 cup of organic rolled oats and I blended it for like 30 seconds to a minute with 2 cups of cold distilled water. And that gives us our own oat milk. It really doesn't need to be that complicated. It's as simple as that. Now, some people might argue that way you're like diluting it because you're using water. Even in this recipe, I used 155 grams of water and I used like 230 grams of oat milk. So we're still getting a ton of that oaty goodness in there. We're still getting an amazing lather. It's gonna be creamy, it's gonna be soothing, it's gonna be great for people with sensitive skin. Especially with this bar, I don't add in any like fragrances or colors, so it's gonna be great for people with sensitivity to those. And so without further ado, let's make some oat milk soap. All right, and welcome to the soap making. Now, I already have my oils melted and combined. Here in my pot, I have my signature Starfall soap blend. Try saying that 5 times fast. But I've got olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, castor oil, and grapeseed oil. But you can add oat milk to any recipe. It's a normal soap additive like anything else, so it'll work in every recipe that you can imagine. Down in the description, I have a simple beginner-friendly recipe if you guys don't have one already. And so, for all of my soaps, I'm gonna add in my kaolin clay to my oils. So I'm gonna blend this up. Now that our kaolin clay and our oils are combined, I'm gonna pour in my lye solution. Goggles check. Now I've added my lye solution, so we are gonna do a little blendy blend until we reach emulsion. So you see that how it's not separating? We have reached emulsion. All right, now for the moment everybody's waited for, I'm gonna add in my oat milk. Kind of anticlimactic, isn't it? But, I mean, that's all there is to it to making an oat milk soap. I wasn't clickbaiting you with this video title, I promise it's that easy. If I can do it, you can do it, trust me. So we are starting to really thicken up here because of that oat milk. So I want to get this guy into our mold as fast as possible. And then, just like all of my other bars, I'm gonna be texturing the top, how I always do. And then I'm just gonna add a little line of oats on the top, just to let everybody know what's inside. Alright guys, and now we are done with our easy, all-natural oat milk soap. This recipe really isn't hard, just use whatever soap recipe you want. Down in the description I have a recipe if you don't already have one that you like. Just cut down the water ratio to a 1-to-1 ratio of water to lye, and then add the rest as the oat milk when you blend it up. It's literally that easy. I will insert a small clip of the cutting of this soap, but because we didn't add any colors, this is just a solid all natural soap. There really isn't any reveal of the inside of the bar, but I still think it's a gorgeous bar of soap, and it still deserves its time in the spotlight. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this oat milk soap being made today. I hope you guys try this out. Like I said, it's super easy. You can add it to any recipe you want. It doesn't have to be some like specific recipe. Just follow any recipe you have, do a 1-to-1 ratio of water to lye, and then add in the rest of the water as oat milk. Alright, so make sure to like this video and subscribe to see my upcoming videos. And just make sure you subscribe if you want to see me and follow along with me on my soapy journey. I'm going to be posting here different soaps that I'm making, other products that I'm making, maybe bath bombs and like sugar scrubs and things. Also too, just my journey as a small business owner and a soaper. And all the mess ups, all the good things, all the bad, highs and lows, everything. I want to really document my journey so that other people can learn, and also too, I can look back and really reflect and learn through this process as well. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be kind to yourselves and have a magical day. Bye.